Hello, I'm Kevin McGill. I'm normally the professor for Philosophy 102, a general introduction to philosophy. And you may notice that my name's not necessarily the one or not the only one on the roster. I've got Professor Brent Clements teaching the first 3 weeks of the class. So let me tell you what's going on with that. I injured my back during the summer and I had back surgery a week or two ago, and I'm supposed to be off of work for about 3 or 4 weeks. And so Professor Clements has volunteered to take the first 3 weeks. I appreciate it very much. Many of you may have had him already in the World Religions class, Philosophy 104, which I've heard great things about and hopefully you really enjoyed. So he's going to cover for me for the first 3 weeks. Now he's going to cover a lot of the same material I would, but I'll be doing all the grading for the first 3 weeks. And when I get back into class, I'll of course double check to see what you guys have heard and see if there's any gaps between what he covered and what I covered. If he did things differently than I did, I'll make sure that the things I test you over match what you've heard. In the meantime, as I said, I'll be doing a lot of the grading. The other thing or all the grading. The other thing I will do is I may produce a couple of videos. We'll see how far I go that sort of introduce the class for you or hit some of the most important points for you. Anything that I think it might be helpful for me to provide as opposed to his trying to guess how I actually run the course. So look for those in the first couple of weeks. I don't know for sure what's going to be there. I'm going to work it out with him. And in the meantime, have a great time. Let me just say a word about the class. Philosophy is about a lot of different things. It's more an approach to questions than it is a particular subject. There's like a whole bunch of things that fall into the subject of philosophy. So I just want to encourage you, even in these first 3 weeks, go in willing to ask all sorts of questions and raise all sorts of interesting topics on almost anything you want, as long as you take a philosophical approach. Let Professor Clements sort of guide you on that, whatever he's looking for, however much interaction he wants. But I want you to feel free to just really think about a lot of interesting stuff as you go on here. We'll get into more detail as the class starts. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you all in 3 weeks, and I hope you have a great time and enjoy a lot of it and really learn a lot in these first 3 weeks in the meantime with Professor Clements. Thank you.